Good day, viewers. You're once again welcome to my YouTube channel. As usual, I'll bring you the very best. The Pan-African president Masanga has taken up the issue of Nnamdi Kanu as an injustice treatment, stating it clear that Nnamdi Kanu case is no longer a national case, that is now a global case. Now, so many world powers are interested. Attention is being drawn to Nigeria, causing a serious issue to the extent that the properties of the president of Nigeria outside Nigeria is currently in danger and soon to be frozen. What would you have to say about this that is coming up? Definitely,
Yeah.
evangelist.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, wherever you're watching us from, irrespective of your time zone. I remember my humble self, Benjamin Johnson, is Nachi, the aka the Biafran evangelist. My beloved brother, glory be to God. Like I used to say, everything lies in the hand of God. And when things come to the reality according to the calendar of Jehovah, no mortal man can stop it. Biafran case has become a reality and nothing Nigerian government can do to stop it. Look at what happened. Masanga, the man you are calling Masanga, is the Pan-African president from Uganda. This man is a man of justice. He's a human rights activist because he's a lawyer. So he has reported the case of Nnamdi Kanu, and he reported Nigerian this issue of Biafra between Nnamdi Kanu and Nigeria to AU, African Union, because the Yoruba man that was there, the later, was given to, couldn't submit it to the chairman. So they died the case, which led to the kidnapping of Nnamdi Kanu. And this very man called Masanga was part of the people who make sure that the case of the kidnapping case of Nnamdi Kanu that took place in Kenya, that they sought to eat, which at the end of the day they see to eat, which justify Nnamdi Kanu as a free-born man, that the Kenyans agree and accepted that they violated the right of Nnamdi Kanu as a person, which they now promise and vow to pay him 10,000 cedis, that worth 120 million Nigerian money in cash. Now, Masanga did not stop. He did not stop. He keep pushing it, expecting Nigeria under the process of the law, both international and the local, that Nigerian government and Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, we are having a kind of argument in the court, which at the end of the day, Masanga was pushing it so that they can free Mazen Nnamdi Kanu instead of jail time. Now, the Tinubu government, Tinubu himself with his brother, Omotoshu, decided to sentence Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to life imprisonment without a law backing it. So because of this, Mr. President of Pan-Africa, in person of Masanga, now took the case not just only to international court, he took it to CJ, that is Court of Justice. And now as a result of this, he pushed it with the legal team and the Nnamdi Kanu family and the IPOB, because we are the family. They now push the matter to where it matters. And now, as he stand, the illegality of the judge, the judgment of Nnamdi Kanu, the international bodies are now looking into it, seeing it that there is true an injustice regarding to the case of Nnamdi Kanu, because there was no law, not even in Nigeria, that backed that judgment up. Do you understand? So on this note, remember last time, either last week or 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken, I stand to be corrected, or last week or 2 weeks ago, that Nigerian president was summoned by the UK government over the issue of Nnamdi Kanu. You remember? So now, as a result of this, the European, the entire nation, world, under the UN, because Nigeria is under UN too. And UN have issued to Nigeria a warning note to free Kanu unconditionally, which Nigeria did not pay attention. They neglected it and they looked down on it. And it was a serious slap to United Nations regarding the law abide every nation on earth, which everybody abide. There is a law which Nigeria has violated. Now the Europeans are now on top of this game now, regarding the result of of what they are seeing in Nigeria. Yet this same set of people are still moving freely. They are now being, sentenced. They have not been jailed. They have not even been arrested. Not talk more of life imprisonment. Even the one that was arrested by mistake through Nigerian police are now given freedom in the name of repented Boko Haram terrorists in Nigeria. But they don't have repented Nnamdi Kanu nor repented IPOB. Do you get? So all these things is the reason why Mr. President of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, now is now facing a serious trauma challenge from the European entity. European continent are threatening now seriously to freeze every of its account and asset internationally, globally, as a result of this man Nnamdi Kanu failure to address it proper the way it should. His asset will go in for it. And as I speak to you, America have already started their own. Israel have already started their own, cutting parts with everyone's that have to relate with Nigeria and especially Tinubu. Or don't you know that Tinubu was part of the people that they refused to give visa to go to America? Have you forgotten? He was part of them with the other people, and he was part of the people that their asset was seized in America. He was part of them, and many of them like that. So as we speak now, Bola Ahmed Tinubu is in a state of confusion. Because why did I sound that? He's so much having interest in 2027. He wants to remain the president of Nigeria. And they keep him releasing Mazen Nnamdi Kanu will definitely make him to lose election. Because there are people he is serving in the government, which are the caliphate of the Fulanis. Because that was the promise he made to them to continue from where the late Muhammadu Buhari stopped, which Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is one of it. You understand? So by so doing, so he doesn't want to lose that. And at the same time, he's facing international heat. And I want to use this opportunity, my beloved brother, to air to all our people, my brothers, my sisters, my daddies and mommy, what is going on? Currently now, I am hitting the point for you. And all these kind of things, you cannot get it in Nigerian media. It's difficult because the cases, most cases of Biafra can never be, discussed in Nigerian media, in any television in Nigeria. It's difficult for them to discuss it. And as I speak to you, you will agree with me. Go and check media now. Bola Ahmed Tinubu is now diving into media now, trying to bribe all the media people now to make sure that issues of Biafra, they did not bring it up again. I'm talking about social media. All social media platforms. He's diving into it, bribing them, because he bribed the people of America, the congressmen, then they expose him. So the alternative, another strategy which he came up now is that to go through these social media handles and the owners, to bribe them so that the issue of Biafra should be dialed down, that it will not be, be mentioning again, in order to silence the major information about Biafra. By so doing, the Biafrans will now become weak and become disinformed. They will no longer inform, they will become deformed. And then will now have the opportunity and a ground to lie against us, which they have been doing. If not for this media, social media now, do you know how long these people have been lying to us? Do you know how long these people have been lying to the people? Which many of our children, our younger ones, are believing, and they grew up with it, not knowing that it was a lie. It was a propaganda message, theory, or history, you can call it, until they meet people like us who a little knowledge, or our fathers who will educate them little that they know. So I'm using this opportunity to air what is hidden, which you cannot get from Nigerian media, neither in their paper, nor television, nor radio. Are you getting it? So Nigeria is facing it, and Bola Ahmed Tinubu will face it the more.
Okay, Biafran evangelist, with what you've said now, you currently made us understand that most news concerning the Biafrans that the media would not like to put it out there, which means you're trying to tell us that with the current situation on ground, the pressure the president is facing himself, with the world power so much interested in this case, are you saying that he might be forced to look at it critically and let Nnamdi Kanu go? Or do you think he's still going to be adamant and stubborn about the whole thing? What would you have to say?
And what I have to say here is this: the choice is his, not mine. Are you hearing me? So he's the one to decide, to make up his mind, either to free himself from that bondage, or he will go into the bondage. Because Masanga made a statement. He said that Nigeria intend to silence Biafra. They intend to silence Biafra. And one man, the owner of Silverbird, Bruce, Steve Bruce, if you can remember, Bruce have made that statement, and that Nigeria make everything possible to silence Biafra. But now it is impossible. Masanga repeated it. He said that as it is now, it has made Biafra a popular, through Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, a popular issue, both international and local. For the very first time now that Nigeria is discussing the issue of Biafra in National Assembly. Because of the pressure of this Masanga and the pressure of international bodies. Which Masanga, being the Pan-African president, pushing it. You understand? Pushing it. Or in Nigeria, you must come and defend your judgment in international level to prove to the world what qualifies Mazen Nnamdi, or what makes him a terrorist, or the law which you use, where is it from? Because you and I believe vividly well that self-determination is never a crime anywhere in the world. Because including Nigeria too, they themselves, fight for freedom. And it was given to them. So why is it that it's not difficult to give it to another person, to free others? Then you are not tagging them as terrorists. Only in Nigeria here, they call us terrorists. Why is it that international bodies are not calling us terrorists? And in every countries all over the world, whenever we are doing something, we come out officially to do it, even with our flag, and we parade, we display our culture, we let them to know our origin. Yet they never see us as a threat or a terrorist. Only in Nigeria here, they tag us terrorists. Go all, I'm not talking of only this. Go to any part of the world, America, Germany, France, Russia, Canada, any part of the world, go and do your findings. We used to, I could remember last year, was it last year? Yeah, last year, May 30th. Somebody all the way from Switzerland even tested us under Philip. That yes, they observe sit at home in Iceland. Somebody called in Swiss, the same. Somebody in France tested among the people watching us, our viewers. One from Holland. And the other one now, even that is from Holland, is in Nigeria as I speak to you. So many of them all over the world. And with everybody, both in France, even in UK too. Have you forgotten the protest that just went on? That should be last week or last 2 weeks too, as well. In UK. Yes. We have our organization. We make nobody, we don't hide the identity. And they have never seen us as a terrorist organization because we have never terrorized anybody. Any place we find ourselves, we are known with peace. And we are peacemaker, and we are peace-loving people. We relate. we communicate, we welcome people around us. But only in Nigeria, as a terrorist nation, that calls us a terrorist. Because of the evil and the hatred, envy they have over the Biafrans. Because of our godly blessing, favor, and grace upon us.
Japan evangelist, you always make it very clear to us. Now, what would you have to say about the image that the president of the country has painted Biafran? Because a Biafran agitator came out online crying that the president has succeeded in making Biafra struggle or Biafrans a terrorist, for them to see them as a terrorist worldwide. Do you think the name tag, this terrorism, that the Biafrans are known for terrorism, do you think is going to have any effect on the international body being so much interested in this Kanu's case?
Now listen to me and listen good. It is not something of today. It has been like that. Bola Ahmed Tinubu is not the first person. This terrorist of a thing even started before now. So he's not the first. So since others fail, he will equally fail. And let me tell you, you are not talking to children. Are you hearing me? Then the people you are calling Biafra, you are saying that Biafrans are terrorists. The Biafrans you are calling terrorists are in their means. They are living with them. They are doing business with them. They are doing things they are having things in common with them. Do you understand? Don't you know that in Russia there is a particular place called Biafran community in Russia? And Russia has never for one day see us with anything violent. I mean my people over there, POB in Russia. Or is it in Finland that despite the fact that Alexandra Stubb is a criminal too, who joined Nigeria to tag Simon Ekpan, to hold Simon Ekpan because of the money, the contract that they gave to him. Go to Finland, go to Finnish land, go and see. We have Biafrans, many Biafrans there. We have never been in the corridor or in the group or in the society of violence. They don't know us with that. So forget what Nigerians, what Tinubu is saying. Tinubu is already having cockroaches covered. He has a criminal case, drug issue. Yes, in 1991 down to 92. Yes, which he forfeited $64,500 under the former president of America, Joe Biden. He forfeited that money. On what? Have you ever asked Mr. President? Please, somebody should ask Tinubu that question. Where did he forfeit that money? On what purpose? Do you understand? On what purpose did he? Do you know how much that money worth? The worth of that money in Nigeria? He forfeited just to tie up this case. And nobody knew it until this very current government come in America. So Tinubu himself have a cook. Is he a saint? He's not a saint. So definitely he will look for every means, to spoil the image of IPOB. Seeing it that he doesn't want the IPOB, as in Biafra, to be under his watch, that Biafra comes. You see the thing now? Because to him, he will see it as a kind of betrayal to Nigeria. And those Nigerians are the Fulanis. You understand? So that under his watch, that Biafra came up. Biafra is it Nigeria. So he doesn't want it. That's why you see him trying to paint Biafra, IPOB, a terrorist. Forgotten that the people you are calling terrorists is all over the world. And the people you are introducing them to as a terrorist are in their midst watching them, monitoring them to see whether that which you call them is what they really is. And they are not seeing it in us. And you are not seeing it, and they cannot see it in us because we have the mindset of developing. Take a look at Lagos State. How many times have you ever seen Igbos rise up, begin to make trouble in Lagos State? No, mention the day. Despite all the touts, the Yorubas, Agboros that used to do to Igbo people's business and Igbo people, yet we still maintain peace. I will not easily forget what happened in 2023 election, where MC Oluomo and co, with his men and touts, which Tinubu fly all over Lagos State, plant all over Lagos State. How they used to buckle Igbo people's shop, break their shop, set it on fire. What they did to them, that if you are not voting for Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you must not cast your vote. Which this 2027, you are going to see another drama. And which we ourselves already decided Nigeria affair. We don't have time. And because of that same hatred, that's why they are telling you the same as Nnamdi Kanu incited violence. One man Nnamdi Kanu said, was he the only person that ever made such statement in Nigeria? T.Y. Danjuma said it. Ajayi, the DSS boss, said the same statement. So how come Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is being jailed because of the statement he incited? In UK, not even in Nigeria. But these ones are in Nigeria. Even Sidious Musa incited the same thing. He said we should go and train karate. Imagine me at my old age like this, to go and be training karate. You want to bend my waist for me not to stand again at my old age. So what is that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu actually did? The only error in Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is because he's a Biafran man, Igbo man, who needed the freedom of his people, salvation of his people from Nigeria Pharaoh. Thank you and God bless you.